about good start. I overheard you back here talking about driver shaft change. Obviously, driving was good for you today. If you could just touch on that, and then some thoughts about the round overall.
Yeah, I mean, I just changed the driver shaft. I don't really know what they did. I never really ask. I just kind of look at the numbers and see if it goes in my window. And we messed around with probably 5 or 6 different shafts, and I found one that worked well during the practice round. And I just left it in play. I don't even know what it's called, to be honest.
You had mentioned that you left a few out there, but the fact is you did shoot 65 overall. That's got to feel good.
It does feel good, especially in this morning round where the wind wasn't as high. It got a little gusty in the beginning, but died down after the first 4 holes. So I think when the wind's down here, you got to take advantage of the golf course.
Through Thursdays and Fridays, you've posted good scores throughout this year. Some of the weekends haven't gone as well. What have you learned from some of those experiences that maybe now again back in that position after one round you can take forward?
Yeah, I'd say last year on Corn Ferry, Saturday and Sundays were my best scoring average. Fortunately, it's because I was in the Wednesday Pro-Ams, but this year I'm not getting into the Wednesday Pro-Am, so I have to get to the next tournament probably Sunday night. So I don't know. I feel like having that one day off between weeks on Mondays was pretty key for me, because by the time Saturday rolls around, it's you've already played 4 rounds by then. So I would say this week I came in on the Monday, just kind of took it easy. So hopefully that's what's making the difference, because overall I don't feel like I'm doing that much different.
Just generally 76th in the FedEx Cup, right? Kind of on that playoff line. Do you feel you're trending kind of with the last couple of weeks here?
I'd say last week was a fairly average week. I didn't hit it great. I didn't post any low ones, but I did see a few good shots that I was wanting to see, as far as how my setup felt and what window I wanted to see it in. This morning I thought I was able to produce a lot better shots, especially off the tee. Fortunately for that driver shaft change, but I think if I just keep working on seeing those lines and swinging around, my spine, then I think it'll be pretty good.
You touched on the conditions a little bit, but how much of an advantage do you think it is to get out early on a day like this and let everyone else play in the heat of the afternoon?
I mean, the heat's there all day. I don't think you're escaping that. It was hot in the morning. But definitely the wind conditions could get tough out here. I know it gets pretty gusty, but to get out early and have a few holes where we didn't have to deal with wind is pretty key, and just to take advantage of those holes. So I think it was definitely an advantage going off early today.
What are the biggest things you do to combat the heat?
Just drink a lot of water, and probably when we have those water stations, I kind of duck my hand in there just for a quick second. But you're just trying to get the grip dry, hydrate, and just stay as cool as you can.
You said the distance caught you by surprise a little bit on a couple drives today?
Yeah, just because, the last few months or so, I'd say on average I wasn't driving it as far as I would like to, or kind of what I would like to see. But this morning I was able to hit some good ones and be pleasantly surprised with how far it went. And it felt like that's where I should have been, in the last few tournaments. So to see that, hit some good ones, it felt pretty good.
Is this one of those rounds where the way you play, you feel like it's very replicable as you move forward, just not even this weekend, but moving forward?
Very. I'd say I was able to get into some comfortable positions, just, off the tee, and play a very smooth round. I don't think I really played myself out in any tee shots. So to play steady golf is pretty fun for me, but, boring for some.
Justin, you come into a tournament like this, the scores are traditionally low. Does that affect your mindset at all as you're out there on an opening day?
Not really, because I'd say everyone kind of has their own game. So if you play to your game, there's always a scoring average. And I'd say if I'm playing to my game, usually you can make some birdies. But I don't know, even if this is a scoreable golf course, I would say you still have to hit really good shots to make it scoreable. There's a lot of water out there. The rough is getting long, so I think you just have to keep it in play.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.